morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hey, everybody. I'm late, aren't I? Let me see. Only 1 minute. No, that ain't bad. Sorry, I was trying to do a little bit of uh, money wise with my wife about what we have to spend this month. So anyway, I'm late. And Mitch was having some technical difficulties, so I will get to him. Who's here? I'll say hello. Tommy's here. Brock's here. Chris. Who else? Andy. Hey, Richard, how you doing? I was not even here when I got hello. Let's see. Mark's here. Who else? And that's about it. Hey, Andy, what's up? Okay. So Mitch will probably come back shortly, I guess. What was it? I have to call the embassy this morning. Actually, I probably should have called before I even went on to see. My wife has information that she showed me that the U.S. government is giving Thailand 1.5 million Pfizer shots for the Farangs that are in Thailand. How they're going to get distributed and such, I don't know, but I will try to find out what's going on. Hey, Gary, which would be a nice thing. Now, I don't know when they're due, when they're supposed to come. Like I said, I'm scheduled in Ubon in October 1st for that Moderna or whatever it is. But it would be nice if they had Pfizer. I could dig that. Plus, I'd like to get vaccinated. I can't go anywhere. She can go because she's had both jabs and and come back and not have to do any quarantine. If I even do any local travel to an area that's orange or worse than ours, okay, I got to do a 14-day self quarantine when I come back. So Ati, how are you? Time to get going. How's it going? I didn't get to watch your videos. Sorry, I missed them. I'll watch them tonight, I hope. But yeah, so I'll let you know what I find out. If I do find anything out, I'll either do another little quick live stream or I'll put up a little video, 2-minute video explaining what I found, what the embassy said, and what's happening with it. Because I know a lot of people are concerned. I know the people that are in Bangkok are getting theirs because that's where all they're going, there in Phuket. But October's way off, I'd like to do something between now and then. Hey, William, how you doing? Did Richard already leave, or is he still here? Did you leave, Richard? I was on, who was it, Serpio or whatever his thing? I said hi to you. He said hi to Tommy J, but you didn't say hi to me. I figured you were pissed at me or something. Any vaccine will do. Yeah, I know. That's true, Andy. They're all going to be the same, I think. There you are. How's it going, Richard? And who's here? Tom's here from Thailand Digital Nomad. I don't know what Mitch, I think, had to reboot. Although he did tell me he did finally get a new laptop, but he's not finished setting it up, I don't think. Yeah, it was right after when Tommy, what the hell's going on here? When Tommy J went on and said hi, I was right below him. It probably just skimmed by. Mitch said, I'm supposed to do that and things so it highlights so people can see. He said if I'm doing it on the laptop, it's easy. Because by the time you type in, the first couple of letters, I guess it fills everything in for you. So, Bodo, how you doing? But there's Mr. Mitch. So I got to try doing that because I guess it's easier to see when the stuff's highlighted. I was just screwing with you, Richard. How's everything going? Are you relaxed now? And another couple weeks and you're going to be back? My kind of jonesing for a Saturday night Richard travel, but you got to get your life straight and relax before you do anything. And I understand that too. I only screw with you because I like you. If I didn't like you, I wouldn't screw with you, Richard. But Let's see. Hey, Bobby. Like I said, I've got. I know you got a couple of videos out. I try to watch as much as I can, and lately I've been messing around with the scooter. I ordered a back box and a part that holds that's going to hold the GPS right above the windscreen. I didn't like some of the ones that you put across the lower bars because it actually blocked the instrumentation on the Forza. So now the only thing that I have left is to put Mitch is here. Is to put the side boxes on. I'm going to use those Shad 23 liter deals, and there he is.
Ha ha
Can I
ha.
hear you now? Now I can hear you. You're in the villa
Okay.
back in Italy. I was just telling him
Yeah,
about the
yeah.
Forza.
In self isolation here on day 9, almost ready to be released. No.
Cool. Good to hear, Richard. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm not very, as I said, I'm hoping you're working on one for me too. I gotta get something new. I gotta do some videos. I gotta get out on the scooter, I think, and just do some drive around. I don't think the wife would get too mad at me just doing a drive around if I don't stop and talk to people.
Patty Doyle is a lot of fun. I'll tell you what. I like watching his work too.
I do too.
Chris,
Hey,
how you doing?
Chris,
William,
and
how you doing?
Wowie. Is that right?
Huawei.
I got Huawei.
Hello. Oh,
Huawei?
Huawei.
How are
We
you?
didn't connect via email, so it's up to you if you want to put your line on the chat. I can reach out that way if you'd like. Thank you.
Mark. So, yeah, health wise, good. And
Darling.
house wise,
Thank you very
awesome.
much.
I went by there yesterday. I put the back
I got my
box
hair cut
and
just for
that
Huawei today.
panel on the to hold the GPS above the instrumentation, and I took it over there just for a little shakedown thing because I hate having something that rattles. So I went over there, and they're building the steps that are coming um, out of the Thai, or from the kitchen to the Thai kitchen, which was the door I added in the kitchen, and they've almost got the upstairs completely smooth coated on the inside and outside. So they're moving right along. There was about 7 or 8 people there. So they're really kicking it in the ass there. So I was happy yesterday. I'll go by again today and see what it's like. But it looked good. It'll be nice. Let's see. I drove 19 hours. Wow, from Wyoming. uh, please do. Craig saying, hey Craig,
Craig.
Indian food, one of my favorites. I still haven't found one. I know that there's got to be a good Indian restaurant here, but of course, again, I can't eat it. It's probably loaded full of sodium and shit. I gotta face the fact I'm just gonna have to eat bland, boring food till the day I croak. That's what I cut my hair yesterday. Butchered it. Oh, what else? So Phuket, I guess, is chugging along. I did see a little bit of stuff on it. Seems like it's doing all right. I mean, it's not. I think when I looked at it, there was close to 1,500 people had come. 3,000 were okayed to come, and 6,000 had applied. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure once they get going, I really can't see them. I know that a couple of bloggers were doing kind of semi-protests in Hua Hin. Johnny did one about them people, and I don't blame them. I mean, the government, they're not getting supported by the government, or they feel they're not getting supported by the government. They would know better than me. So I mean, you got to feed your family. You got to do something, man. I mean, I don't know. I think enough is enough. Get as much of that vaccine in the country as you can. Jab the hell out of people and open up everything. Let them run amok. I don't know. That's my opinion. Anyway. Everybody has their own opinion. 108 degrees in Boise. Hi, Larry. I don't know if I met you before.
Wow, that's cranking. 108.
Boise, Idaho.
Anywhere, but Boise, that's pretty warm.
Yeah. Let's see, Rockford, 112. Wow. Yeah, Vegas can be. I've been in Vegas when they've had their and at Lake Havasu and stuff and Mead. Yeah, it definitely gets warm to where you burn your feet if you walk across the sand without anything on your feet. That's for sure. Uh, Shame U.S. donating doses to Thailand, but none to be given to Americans. Yeah, I thought that they were going to give them to the Americans. I don't know yet, Richard. I was going to call the embassy and uh, and see what they had to say about it. But if you know anything, by all means, enlighten me. I'd like to I'd like to know because I'd really, if I had my druthers, I'd like to have the Pfizer. But whether I'm going to get that choice or not, like I said, I'm locked in the first part of October, which I think is way too far off. And like I said, I'd like to do some traveling uh,
Hey,
here
Charlie, how's
locally.
it going?
I don't know if I met Charlie before. Have I?
Yeah, we've chatted on a couple streams
Have
here and
we?
there. Yeah, good guy. Yeah.
Good to see you, Charlie. Um, I was just talking about Phuket and nothing really new, but and then this Pfizer thing that the Americans or U.S. is supposed to be giving to Thailand 1.5 million doses of the Pfizer stuff. So I don't know. I'm going to call the
Uh,
embassy after I get done with this and see. Go ahead.
just a little bit, Craig. What I saw on Tiger, and then I looked up a couple of different websites about the explosion. That plastic, I think it was polystyrene or something, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
plastic. Okay, he said, yeah,
Thanks,
read it on
Gary.
the Tiger. U.S. and U.K. only countries not jabbing their citizens in Thailand. Really? Huh. I thought this million and a half was supposed to be for U.S. citizens living in Thailand, but I could be wrong. And they were supposed to be free too. So the
Yeah.
information I got from my wife, and she got it off somewhere on the internet, probably. I'm sure
So what?
in
Hey,
Thai
Uli, how
though.
you doing? Yeah, I remember
Really here? Hi,
a
Uli.
few days ago, maybe even a week. Uli said France was taking care of their citizens abroad, and I thought, wow,
I
maybe
remember
people
that.
will follow suit. And so I guess the
Hey,
U.S.
Gator, how you doing, man?
isn't. And Gator, how you doing? Yeah, shoot. Let me.
From Florida. Sounds good to me, Gator. I'm hoping to get somewhere. I got to get, like I was saying, I did the back box and the mount that mounts in front of my windshield that goes up and down on the Forza. Um, I liked it there because it doesn't block the instrumentation. So, and I took a short ride, and I'd like to do something. I'd like to go, but like I said, I don't think I can because I don't want to do a 14-day, um, self-administered queue if I go anywhere. Hey, Mitch, what kind of plastic factory is it? What kind of plastics? I did hear who did what was it? God, what's his name? Thailand Rob did a deal saying it was still burning, um, and they said the fire was still going. I don't know. I didn't hear anything this morning. And they said, please try not to breathe. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, hold your breath.
Yeah. Don't breathe.
I'm
But
gonna move my
yeah, it's
camera. It's in my way here.
got to be some nasty stuff, I'm sure.
I got to get something like Richard's got
Lockdown.
going on.
What has he got? Lockdown and no jabs. And we're in Australia.
Holy Toledo, less than a click away. Oh, blew her house
What's that?
apart. Holy Toledo,
Who is this? Oh,
Craig.
oh,
Oh,
from what?
Jesus
Wow.
Louise. Holy moly.
Yeah, I asked my wife. She's got quite a few friends there, and she said they were all way far away from there. And Gary says the fire is under control now. Charlie says 5,420 new cases. in
Thanks for that, Richard.
what's that route? What is that abbreviation for, Charlie?
Which one?
5,420 new cases in
Land of
LOS.
Smiles.
Oh,
Land of
okay.
Smiles.
Oh, here. Yeah, I don't know. That's hey, I, during flu season, how many people get the flu? I mean, I'm sure that there's 4 or 5 thousand every day that get the flu during the flu season. Or, the bad part about it, and this is all my opinion, is you can't, whatever I don't know. They say that they're not going to tell us that, yeah, they had, 10,000 cases of the flu because half of them they're probably considered COVID. So I don't know how to do it anymore. What to think? I think they just need to let it go like a lot of the countries are and let it run its course. We're in
Hmm.
Australia, Melbourne. Okay. What did I miss? Somebody was
Hello,
laughing.
Bill.
Mitch was
Oh,
laughing.
I
Hey,
got
Bill.
a private message.
Oh, okay. Uh, I don't know. Everybody, because what did Richard say? No jabs? Is that what he said? In Australia. Where was that? Australia has it rough, lockdown and no jabs. I think Mark I know has. I don't know who else is there that, I
Wow.
think they've all been jabbed.
Five
Land of
people killed. Boy, I
swans.
tell you what, that building in Florida, unbelievable.
What
Just,
happened to a
geez, and
building
there
in
another
Florida? I
one
don't
in
know what's
Buffalo. What's going on
explosion
here?
connected to Pfizer. Storekeeper said he read
That's
somewhere today one
you're
of the
right,
plants
Charlie.
was
Yeah, what
connected to
Charlie said
Pfizer.
about that.
What is it? What did he say?
All the people dying now, they haven't died previously, so that's good because you get those double deaths. And
Vaccine for
oh, that's
foreigners
messed
in
up. What did Brock
29
say?
will
Wow,
not be available. Now the the I'm
stage
already
one
on the
lockdown.
list for Moderna,
Jeez.
October 1st, Swati, in uh, a hospital in
Wow.
Ubon, which is about 3 hours from me, and it's already been verified, and they've already asked for. I had to pay 2,400, and I have to pay the rest when I get there, and it's a total of 4,000 for the two jabs, and that's Moderna. Um, so that's what they told me, and they just sent
I'm
me an
still here. I'm
email.
just making an
Okay, they just
adjustment.
sent me an email 2 days ago. So that's the information I have. And you can. There's two, three, four places in Isan to do online. In Bangkok, of course, there's two or three, four, five different places. So yeah, and like I said, it was only 3 days ago that they sent me the email wanting the money. Richard got all three brands. Trying to play it safe. I'm worried about it. When I did want to get it in the hospital that my doctor's at here in Surin. Reason being, my wife has told me that I do not have a choice. But even if we go to Ubon, that I will be spending the night in the hospital in a private room, whether it be in Surin or in Ubon, because Ubon's 3 miles or 3 hours away. So I'll get the jab. I'll get admitted into the hospital. I'll sit in a room, and because she's afraid that I might croak, I guess. So that's the way that I'm going to do it. But definitely, supposedly supposed to get it the first week of October, which I still think is too long. But 2022 is way out of line. Um, that's private hospitals, and registration was full after one day. Um, where are you at? Where do you live, Swati?
Yeah, it
Uh,
does.
imagine.
There's a Bangkok Post article from today about the explosion.
The
Yeah, you're
nurse
right,
says
Gator.
it
They
was
do a lot of
blazing.
epoxy coated rebar up here now. Well, for the last 30 years.
Pretty good, Charlie. Oh, Mark. Okay. Patea. Um, I don't know. I know that. Now I don't know which one. I don't know how old you are either, Swati. But over Dana over on what's the name of that channel? Oh, it's for Studio.
Idea
Um,
Studio, Dana. Yeah.
Idea Studio. He got his first one the other day, and he's in Bangkok. So I don't know. It might be a question if you go on his channel to ask him how and who he went through. But I know they're still accepting stuff at Ubon here in Nissan, so I don't know. But you might be looking for a particular one. My wife said I have to take the Moderna or whatever it is because she doesn't want me taking the AstraZeneca or the Cipro or whatever the hell it is. Idea Studios. Yeah, Mitch just put it up in case you want to write him something and check out. But he just got it. I want to say 2 or 3 days ago. He got it, and I thought he got the AstraZeneca. I think he did. That's what my wife got. Or no, she got the Cipro, and my 65-year-old mother-in-law and my 75-year-old father-in-law got the first one of AstraZeneca. Notice on the website of Bangkok hospitals. So you looked at the Bangkok hospital and they said they're full. They're not taking any more people. I guess that's what you're saying, right, Swati? Um, that's too bad. That's sad. I know that my wife's been on top of it all and had me up for every place that she could register me at on the internet the first day that she could. Thank God I've got her. Dave, do you do Saturday morning streams? One of the new times I'm looking at for the show is 7 p.m., which would be 9. I've been doing them every other day, but if it's something that you're going to be doing at 9 a.m. Bangkok time on a Saturday, I just adjust mine. I don't have a problem with that. Richard, I'll go on after you or whatever. I got no problem at all. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you're looking at a show 7 p.m. West Coast time. Is that going to be a Richard travel show, or is this going to be a news show, or the same genre as your same channel? Let's see. Classic potions. Cipro is an antibiotic. What Jeff? I mentioned Gator. I don't know the
Hey, Robert
Chinese,
Mack.
however
Oh,
you
brother.
pronounce it, Gator. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's the Chinese one, vaccine. That's the one that the kid, the 18-year-old and my wife got. And they both got sick, both jabs. So same thing, disoriented, kind of
Sinovac, I
dizzy
think.
a little
Did
bit.
they get Sinovac?
Sinovac, Sinovac, yeah, Sinovac. Last month I got epidural, but
All steel worldwide is going through the roof, Craig. Yeah, it affects all of it, from rebar to steel studs to
what is
automobiles,
that?
and you name it.
Yeah,
The price of steel,
and I feel for
iron
my
ore,
builder, man. I really do feel for my builder.
uh,
He's a one
yeah, all
man
that stuff.
show,
Raw
and
materials.
yeah, took on three at a time,
It's messed
and
up.
just got himself into some. He's trying the best he can. Like I said, he's got my house loaded up, and I will help him as much as I can. Richard didn't want to come.
Let's see, what did I
Yeah,
do
new
here?
channel name. Gotta love Richard. Yeah, cool. Richard, he's a good dude. Oh, Robert Max here. Hey, Robert. What is,
And
so,
did I put?
what's it saying? I forgot.
Yeah, I put that up. See, that quick. That's how quick my mind's going. I just
It's
posted his link, and I questioned myself if I did.
Oh, okay. And Gary had AstraZeneca. Probably not pronouncing that right either. But I don't know. Like I said, I've got to wait for that Moderna because that's what my wife wants, or Pfizer. And like I said, I'm going to call the embassy. I don't know if I'll get through as soon as I'm done with the live stream and see what they say. If they give me any good information, I'll definitely do a 2-minute video and I'll post it real quick on whatever I found out. If it's good information, even bad information, whatever they tell me, I will definitely transfer it onto the channel so people can see it. Thanks, Tommy. How many likes and thumbs down? Mitch, did you give me a thumbs down here? No,
Not yet. No.
not yet.
Here, I'll do that now. Watch that. I see 11 and 0. Is that what you see too? Or also?
I'm not looking at my.
That's a Tone Loc song, isn't it, Gator?
What did he say?
Funky Cold Medina. Moderna. He's from Seattle. You know that, don't you?
I'm looking forward to when you do come out with the new stuff, whether it be Richard. I'm
Totally.
talking to Richard. Whether it be 1 week, 2 weeks, a month, whatever it is, Richard. I'm definitely looking forward to watching it. Yeah, it's between my wife and her pharmacist sister, so they're dictating my health and what I take and what I do, and I listen to them because obviously I haven't done a very good job of it the last couple of years, so I do listen to them, Gary. So they're good people too. Her sister is she's a good looking gal too. She's a little bit younger. She's 38, I think. My wife's 41.
Amen, Gator. Entertained. Are you not entertained? Okay, let me go back to
No,
what I
at
was doing here on
25
this. I'm
online.
sorry.
Yeah, cool. I see that. I got, but I don't see the thumbs up on the StreamYard thing. I'm gonna have to try that other one. Maybe I'll try it, but I don't know that OBS stuff. That might throw me right into a spiral. Um, Robert says he sees 8 thumbs up. It came out news today that Pfizer vaccine is less effective against the Indian. Well, then I hope I don't get the Indian variant. I don't know what's effective. Does that mean that you won't die or you might die? Because effectiveness to me means I'm not going to get the virus, which I haven't heard from anybody that any of these vaccines keep you from getting the virus. And if I'm wrong, please tell me because it's driving me nuts. Because I don't understand why we're doing any of this. If the vaccine only keeps you from dying, then it should be everybody's choice. If you can still transfer it, whether you've had the vaccine or not had the vaccine, what the hell difference does it make whether you've gotten jabbed or not? Let's get on with life. Get all these people out there. The people that don't want to take it and they die, they die. It's their decision. What the hell? I don't understand. But let's see, Richard, I'll get off that. That's a bummer subject. Dave, I was going to come back this weekend, but you've been talking, I'm going to come back after 2 weeks. So I guess I'll wait. Yeah, I figured you'd wait would take 2 weeks off. That would round you out right into a year and then start up again. But that was just mine. Plus, that was me being, I want to see you back on. I enjoy watching it when I can stay awake. But I like the idea of the 9 a.m. thing on Saturdays because I'll definitely be awake for that. So why do you hit the thumbs down twice?
God, I hate this fucking program.
It's a control issue with the government. It's massive. Yeah, I can understand the mask. I mean, I got most of the people here know that there's one person that busted my stones about wearing the mask in the house video and how he stopped watching and all that kind of crap. And it's not even my choice. I'm in Thailand. I'm supposed to have a mask on. I'm in another country that's not my home country, and I'm going to respect what they want. First off, second off, like I said, I have workers there that came from Bangkok, and so my wife is nervous as a whore in church, so they say, and so anyway, I'm going to do whatever the Thai government and the Thai people want me to do. I can guarantee you that if I walked into the Thai marketplace without a mask on, I would get shunned big time. I have my mask on. People are cordial to me. They look at me a little bit different because every white face definitely has the virus. So, but they're stupid people that don't want to obey the law, I don't know. To each their own. Don't obey the law. Go to jail. Do it. Get fined. Do whatever you want to do. If you're even, I don't even know if this person was in Thailand, which would even make it worse if he's stating things from another country. But anyway, uh, Dave, if you get jabbed and then get the virus, its likelihood of hospital ventilation would be slim. Therefore, you will not kick the bucket. And I guess, Charlie, what they're saying too, now that it kind of dawns on me, is that if you don't die, or if you don't have to go on the ventilators, then it'll lessen the strain on everybody having ventilators. And that I can kind of understand. So that would make it more logical to get the jab, I guess. So I guess I do understand to a certain extent. Um, the vaccine works like a smallpox. So your body basically knows how to fight the bug. You a little sick now. The jab. Now jab and it may kill you. No jab, probably what you're saying. No jab and it may kill you. Also, vaccine prevents you getting sick. Yeah, like I said, my daughter begged me not to take it. I can't see me even having I gotta have it. If I want to travel back and forth every 4 months, I'm not, Thailand is eventually going to say you cannot come into our country unless you've been vaccinated. I know it's coming. And maybe even maybe every country, I don't know. But I know Thailand's going to come down to that. And my personal opinion again, people will say, oh, he said it's got to be law. No. So I'm going to have to get it because I want to see my grandchildren. I want to see my kids. I want to see my mom, my family, my friends, and get back on my original plan, which was every 4 months going back to the U.S. for 2 weeks. That keeps me from jonesing too much on the FaceTime actual see him. I still got my freshly born granddaughter was born when I had the tube in my mouth in 2020, and I've never even seen her except on FaceTime. So I'm gonna have to get it, but I'm just hoping I'm not one of the ones that die. That's why my wife wants me to stay in the hospital. So yes, Thailand Digital Nomad, Pfizer is good against Delta. I cannot book a ticket on that airline.
I look
So
blurry. You look clear, but I look blurry.
yeah,
Is that
have you been taking any kind of medication?
no?
You look
Maybe I should.
I can't tell. I can't tell. I can put you on a bigger one where we can get a better look.
Oh Lord,
Yeah, you are a little bit blurry
yeah, I'm seeing this. Look
with the
fuzzy.
new
So
haircut.
make it smaller, then it'll.
Let's see, Charlie. I really do not understand why people are afraid actions of the vaccine. So many doubting Thomas. The only thing is, I can't remember who told me. I think it was
Yeah,
my
yeah.
wife. A Thai man, he was
Hmm.
elderly,
Interesting.
79 or something, and he took the vaccine and he died that same day. And there are some cases of that, some kind of reactions, but I don't know. I could die tripping down the freaking stairs in my house too. So I'm going to take the thing and see what happens. Do I want to stay in the hospital after my wife suggested that? Probably not a bad idea. Might as well be close to somebody that can shove another tube down my throat. So, but I that's what I'm going to do. I'm just hoping to get it sooner. I'm hoping that I find out something from the embassy. I'm hoping that 1.5 million doses of Pfizer that the U.S. has given is supposed to come to, according to my wife, the Farangs or the foreigners from the U.S. in Thailand, and it's supposed to be free. So I don't know. I'm gonna call the embassy, and like I said, if whatever I find out, I will post even if it's a 30-second video on so people can find out what happened. I think it's because of the emergency approvals, fully tested approvals. Yeah, vaccines on the way. Yeah, it's hard for people to understand and believe that a vaccine that's only been tested for not even a year, when it's supposed to take years and years and years and years before something gets approved. I'm a little leery. I mean, do I have a choice? No. Personally, I don't have a choice. So I can start putting up some of these so we can see them. So many diseases and viruses have been eradicated due to the medical science. Everybody got vaccinated. Well, their kids didn't hear any complaints about
Hey,
that.
Joel.
That's true. I still got the mark on my arm from that. Let's see. Many businesses can't open because the people won't apply. Why would they get paid to stay at home? Yeah, you're talking about in the U.S., I guess. The stuff that they were doing, Bobby, and I don't know if you saw that one that Johnny did on Hua Hin, but they were screaming for the vaccine. So they're not getting the vaccine. They're like me here in Surin or any place if you're not Bangkok or Phuket. And so they want everybody to get jabbed. All the people that I saw demonstrating with their little signs, they all said, we want the vaccine now because they're figuring if everybody gets the vaccine, they'll be the next sandbox and they'll open it up. I'm sure that's their thinking. But I I don't know. It's kind of we'll see. Go back 100 years when they discovered penicillin. Who's going to jab mold into their arm? Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's the same way. And like, who decided to eat durian? Open up durian and say, "Oh, this looks good. Let me just chomp this down." Or oysters or mussels and clams, all that raw crap. Not a big raw. I like sushi, but not like slimy stuff going down my throat. And this came out. That's Sydney. Okay. Chris says, to Andy, yes, news just came out now that Sydney's extending lockdown until July 16th. Around in circles we go. Oh man, I don't understand some of the stuff that I read about Australia. It's like you get five cases and you lock everything down. I don't understand. Okay, what does this one say? Storekeeper, read somewhere 20% of the 1.5 Pfizer is supposed to go to foreigners, but didn't say specifically Americans.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm imagining it would be Americans if it's coming from the U.S. only because it's supposed to be free. I don't know if the 20%, maybe 20% of, I don't know how many U.S. people are in Thailand. Does anybody know? Is there more than 1.5 million or is there less? It's got to be less, right? Can't be
Of what?
1.5.
Jabs or what? What are you talking about?
No, U.S. people living in expats in Thailand.
Oh, I have
Because
no
he's
idea.
saying 20% of Pfizer is supposed to go to foreigners, but they didn't specifically say Americans. But if it's coming from the U.S., I would imagine that. Let's see.
Charlie, yeah, I did miss that. Yeah, I did miss that. Oh
What are
Lord.
Charlie's?
Yeah, I was busy
Reading
messing with my
Charlie's?
computer.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I'm caught up. I sort of am. Who did I miss? Gator, did I miss one of yours? I missed something of yours. What did you say? The African American community in the U.S. is suspect of the vaccine after what happened in Alabama in the 20th century. It was a bad episode in history. Yeah, I agree. Um, oh, Joe's here. I didn't see you, Joe. Elsa's on the way here. Just put everything away. Talking to somebody. I didn't see you come in. My apologies. Uh, where will
I have a virtual printer on my screen. Can you see it?
the buffalo ox roam in the new house compound? No, no buffaloes. Might have a new dog by the time we get there, Bodo, but
Oh, they
no.
canceled it and it's 5 months out. I heard that the other
What's that?
day. The F1 canceled it in
Really?
Melbourne,
Ah,
but you can still have the footies.
okay, what does this say? Tyron says foreigner residents in Thailand, according to the 2010 census, was found that they were, oh, really? Oh, foreign origin, composing about 3.7% of that. So, yeah, I guess there could be over a million just from the U.S. So, I guess I'm going to see. Like I said, I'm going to call the embassy. We'll see if they'll even talk to me. Um, I'm only a U.S. citizen. Do you think I'd be able to talk to somebody in the freaking embassy? So we'll find out what their what they're saying. Just about finished powering my solar generator. Cool.
I mean, God, crazy.
100,000. What is that? 100,000? That's the football, but no F1. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, no shit, right? I don't know why they would cancel F1. Why? Oh, good, Mitch. I will print you some paper. Yes. I think he's getting on you. Gator Jake, where are you at? I think it's Florida, right? Gator?
Florida.
Yeah, I'm horrible. I'm only saying that because it says Gator. You'd think that maybe I have my mind isn't going to, but it is going. I'm just going by Gator, thinking it's Florida. Gator run hurricane inbound. Bodo says there's a hurricane coming in. God, I'm caught up. Wow, that's amazing. 28
Yeah.
people in the room. Cool, thank you guys. Coming in, this has been pretty good. We're only at 41 minutes. Maybe we'll do a 7-hour live stream today. No, I can't do that.
You want to do a marathon one? Let's do it.
Okay, yeah, on the Tiger, it says that the U.S. donation is going to Thai senior citizens and pregnant Thai ladies. Really? I wonder
Oh,
where
that's
my wife
interesting.
read it's going
VFW,
to foreigners.
Thailand.
The Tiger. And the Tiger's pretty reliable. Their information, at least what I've seen, they're pretty on point. What did he say? 6 VFW posts what? In Thailand and Bangkok put out some good info on their group page. Ah, cool. I didn't know that. This is Doc last week. Record power. I'll take that. That was pretty good. Did everybody read that? About
No,
Charlie
hang on.
bowel movements. I'll put it up. I had it up for a
Record.
second. But I don't wake up till late. That's pretty good, Charlie. Let's see. Hello, Thailand. Come here to Florida. We'll match you and march you into a Walmart with no appointment and get you the Pfizer. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, my wife said, you just fly to the United States and get it and then come back. And I go, I'm not going to take a chance, man. I'm just not. I wouldn't mind so much going to Phuket and the Sandbox, but if I had to come back in and get locked into a Bangkok hotel, I don't know. It's not top of my list. But I definitely want to come to Florida again. I want to maybe take the wife and the kids to Disney World. What did he say? Richard said, but who knows, Dave? I hope to get it. Americans should get. I think so. My wife read it somewhere, Richard. It was in Thai. She showed it to me on her phone. It looked official. It wasn't like just somebody talking about it. And she said that it's supposed to be free and it's supposed to be for U.S. citizens. But again, I could be wrong. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna call them. Like I said, I don't know if they'll take my call or not, but I'm gonna call them anyway. Okay, here's another one. Stats: only 40,000 expats in Thailand. A big number, almost a million Cambodians. Yeah, exactly. So if 40,000, so if they're giving a million, so you might be right, 20% going to U.S. expats, or you said they didn't specify, but yeah, it sounds about right. So I can see that if they give 40,000 and get everybody vaccinated, that's U.S. citizen, and then give the rest to older people and pregnant women in Thailand. Hell, I'm all for it. In fact, give them more free. We ought to be helping out Thailand. The U.S. ought to be doing more. Am I caught up again? Wow. Robert Max says there's a how Charlie people laughing. And oh wait, what? I'm gonna be like that guy. So I get mad that people are talking to each other in the chat and saying hi to each other. What's his name? No, I don't want to promote him. Hey Don, how you doing? Hey Mitch, everyone in the chat. What's up? Beers. What did Joe offer?
Hey, Don.
You can stay with me here in Florida. Yeah, I'll
Let me
be in
see here.
Florida. Hopefully, you're going to be here soon, Joe. I look forward to meeting you, sir. Wait to see if we still have a house. I guess is there a big hurricane coming in? There must be. If Bobby from Time to Get Going, a couple other people have mentioned that. Let me know, Gator and Joe, what the hurricane situation is. Mark saying hi. The story I read was 1.5. Yeah, that sounds about right. If there's 40,000 or so, foreigners or U.S. or whatever. If it says foreigner, I just can't see the United States are a bunch of pricks. I just cannot see them going, yeah, just take whatever you want, give them to people from Australia, and no, they'll charge everybody that they can. They'll probably say, yeah, you guys can have it from Australia and UK, but you just got to pay 5,000 a jab on it, and the Americans can get it for nothing. I hate God, my government. I make them sound like dicks, but some of the time they are. I hate to say that. I'm opinionated, in case you haven't noticed. It's tropical storm. Oh, it's only a tropical storm. That's like a little breeze, isn't it? To people down there? I don't know. Some of them can be really bad. Hurricane Elsa. Huh? My sister lives near the Hilton Head. Well, batting down the hatches. I hope she fares good, Craig. I'm rocking not the hurricane. Had my 2 jams ages ago. Yeah, I know, Charlie. You know what it is? I don't understand. I mean, I don't follow the news in the United States that much. I probably should more. But, if I know the United States from when Trump was in there and after Trump was gone, they ordered as many freaking doses as they could get. They probably got 200 million more than they could possibly use in 10 years. And now try to get them to cut loose and give it away. God, I hope they do. But if I know the U.S., they've got them stuck everywhere, everywhere except places like Thailand that need it. Well, you found it on there, donated by. You found a article, Mitch?
Yeah, especially.
Oh, that's in
I'm
Tiger. Okay,
good at
okay,
this.
cool.
It was just
We
sent
live
to me.
Oh, it was okay. I even have my
Huh.
digital travel shirt now. International travel, cool. Yeah, that's what I'm. Like I said before, man. I'm really, really attached to my wife, which I never thought I would be to a woman again. And if I had to spend 2 weeks, if I couldn't take her, and I wouldn't unless it was wide open, and I just went back and just for myself for 2 weeks. And if I go with her, I want to go for 3. Um, then if I get stuck in 14 days and all, it'll be like a month without seeing her. I don't dig that idea, you know. So I guess if I took her with her, I wouldn't have to worry about that. Uh, yeah, Bobby got his in February. I know everybody got their stuff. Just upgraded the Hurricane about an hour ago, Bill says. Current
Yeah.
administration will sell
Let me see.
everything and not give it away. Yeah, you're probably right, Ron.
I'll be right back,
Um,
Dave.
okay,
Gonna
Mitch. Hello, guy. How you doing, Chris S? How are you? So, yeah, hopefully they do. And like I said, I'll post something after I tried my best to get a hold of the embassy in Bangkok. See what they say. Let's see. They'll probably send me all of our extra jobs to China. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably absolutely right, Bobby. That's something that we would do. Um, I have 20 sandbags. Oh, really? Wow. Okay. Let's see what I'm getting dinged for. All right. Nothing important. Perfect. Put this over here too. Where was I? Yeah, that's a good. I'll even put that one up there because that's probably a absolutely true fact and something that I would never ever even be surprised of. Even if they said, "Oh, we don't have extras, but we're just gonna give ours that we need." to China. That would not surprise me. Joe's got 20 bags. I hope you do all right, Joe. Let us know. Definitely, I'm sure we'll find out. It's the quarantine that killed the travel industry. Yeah, it's no quarantine. Yeah, you know, it's just, I don't, they have to treat it. I guess it's a pandemic uh, deal, but man, I don't know. Like I said, Thailand is not going to, well, they will survive. They're just a strong country. But if they don't open up now and keep it open and don't go into another lockdown midstream and let everybody open and then close again, man, it's going to be years and years, in my opinion. Um, but let's see, I booked and my first flight is done next Monday. But Australia is very slow with the rollout. Also, yeah, they're definitely slow here. Everybody's saying hi, hello to Don. I love today's video. Yeah, I don't. Anyone who wants a job in Australia can have it now. Well, I hope so. I mean, I know that, like I said, God, it's been probably 3 months ago or something. I was on a mass mailing text deal from my doctor that I had 3, 4 years ago, and he said, "I've got the vaccine here. Come on down anytime you want and get it for free." And that was 3 months ago or something. So, Thailand, what does Gator say? Thailand will become Cambodia criteria 99 if they don't know. Yeah, I'm in agreement, Gator. They got to, man. They gotta bite the bullet and take the chance. And I mean, if I get jabbed, I'm willing to take that I might get sick and whatever. But the biggest problem is, and I think in Thailand's case, is I think they'd be more apt to do that if they had an abundance of vaccine. If they had a whole crap load of vaccine and 90% of the country was vaccinated, I think they'd open it. It's just that, like I said, that one video that Johnny did that I watched this morning, the people are crying in Hunan for vaccines because they know that, and it's fairly logical. If everybody gets jabbed and they meet that threshold, they're probably going to open everything up and let it fly. Um, let's see what Charlie says here. One Thai economist said the other day that Thailand could take the hit last year because it had a lot of foreign reserves. With this year, like I said, I believe that they could get over it if they do it now. It's still going to be slow coming back, but if they let it come back slow again and shut it down in a month or something, it'll be years and years and years, I believe, before they'll get it. Let's see what Gary says. People in Australia are getting too choosy and believing media beat up the stories about the issues. I imagine you're saying choosy, Gary, by which vaccine they want, and not taking what they have or what's in supply. I'm guessing. If I'm wrong, let me know. Gator says your comment supports mine. Brock says, let's see what Brock says. Part of Thailand's problem is it's too many officials are coming out with conflicting informations and rules. The guy in the front line yeah, I guess I'd have to agree with that. I agree with that. Let's see. Andy, I'm going to ask to get my second jab in my butt. Let's see what the reaction is. Could be another 1997 crash. Could be getting 60 baht to the dollar later this year. Be good for some of the people living in here. It'd be bad for Thailand. They call it prison immunity. What does this say? Joe says the U.S. needs to give to the Mideast, make some friends, give 100,000 doses countries that need it. Yeah, I agree. I know the U.S., man, they've got an abundance. Tony, how are you, sir? Yeah, the house is going good. They're finally back on it. after I did that video, they 7 or 8 people there. They've got pretty much the inside of the upstairs already smooth coated. Part of the outside, they were pouring the concrete. When I just drove by there on my bike, I was telling everybody I put a shad back box, and I put a deal up by my windshield to hold my GPS and 2 camera setup that I'm going to put on the Forza. And I hate stuff that rattles, so I drove it from my house, the 10-minute drive over there, just to make sure it wasn't rattling. And they were pouring concrete for the steps coming out of the kitchen in the new door I put into the Thai kitchen. So I'm happy again. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but I'm happy as of today, Tony. Gary says correct. Okay. Mitch says U.S. what? Craig says the U.S. is giving 7 million to Asian countries. Does that all go to China, or to Asian countries? What did Tony do? Yeah, Roger retired. Good to see you. What did Tony say? Did I miss something? Oh, okay. I did. I missed this. Good for you, Tony. That's the one they didn't want me to take. Did you have on July 1st? What did you have any kind of reaction to it or no? I know my mother-in-law, she had a reaction, a little bit of a fever, headache type thing, and my father-in-law had nothing, and it was only for one day. Be kind of interested on what you had. And everybody's saying hello to Tony. And let's see, AstraZeneca. What does this one say from Craig? Going. All right, AstraZeneca made in Thailand is supposed to drop 10 million every month from now on through December. That's good to know. I'm not supposed to take it, but that's good to know. Let's see. I got to get some pictures of it. I got to get in tune to filming stuff that I did. I did not film me putting the rack on. I did not film me putting the shad box on. I did not film me putting the holder because, like I said, I got a different holder. The one that goes straight across the bars I didn't like because the GPS sits right in front of the instrumentation, like I said earlier, saying this kind of like for Tony. And I installed this one, which sits up higher. It's perfect. And then I'll be installing the GPS and front camera, back camera, 1080p, image stabilization. It's going to be a nice setup. So hopefully I'll do a video on that. But I forgot to film everything. It was so damn hot. It was like 38. My father-in-law had to bring me over a hat. Said you forgot your hat. Okay, sore arm, felt a little cramp for a day and a bit, like the flu. That's about what my mother-in-law experienced. But my father-in-law, nothing. He was out throwing his net, at 5 o'clock in the morning the next day, and that night he's amazing. At 75, I hope I can be going like he is at 75. Got the fever, Stanley Cup fever. I'll tell you a quick story about Stanley Cup. Years and years and years ago, I never knew nothing about hockey, and my growing up in Southern California wasn't top on the list. I knew a little bit because we did that broom ball that I told you about, but my cousin said, "Hey, it was whoever the LA team was, and I don't remember their name. They were in the Stanley Cup, whatever it was." And he took me, because he was a fanatic, and he said, I want to take you because I really think you'll like this because it's violent as hell. And that was the kind of stuff I was into at that time in my life. So I went out there, and I was in thorough amazement because the first thing, company comes up, and they called it, I guess, high sticking, cracks this guy across the bridge and just cuts him, gaping wound. And the guy skates off the ice, and I'm going, yeah, this is great. I like this. Men with sticks in their hands and gloves and This is all right. And then I was like on Utopia Cloud Nine when 15 minutes later the guy comes skating out with stitches and a piece of tape over it, ready to play some more. And I go, yeah, this is pretty cool stuff. But that was my only experience, only hockey game I ever went to, and I had a great time. It was fun. They were brutal, brutal, brutal. L.A. Kings, yeah, that was it. I don't remember what year it was. I couldn't tell you. I was young. But what does this one say? From Charlie, the amount of medical and surgical intervention I have had in the past 2 years. A couple of vaccine jabs. Yeah, no shit. Um, what's this one? That Badger. Dave, I'm going to do a video of the extras on my bike. So do one. I will. After I get done with it, I'll probably do it. And then show everything. But I'm really kind of excited about this GPS dual camera setup. It's pretty cool. I definitely will, Tony. Let's see. P. Ness NV. I haven't met you before. Pleased to meet you. Glad you're here. Everybody can say hello, I'm sure. And Mitch, you're still hiding. Bad Badger retired. That's the same. During the second job, Bobby had the same thing. Hope you are well. Everybody's saying hi to. I guess we'll call you Ness because I'm horrible with names. TDM, yes, still hi. The septic symbolism. We did in the end. Yeah, I don't know. My doctor says he's amazed that I'm alive. So I guess I probably, but I'm gonna just have that little extra edge by staying in the hospital. What's it gonna cost me? A couple thousand baht? Or I know they're cheap here in Surin. I don't know what they're gonna be like over there. But I was talking to somebody, and somebody said that they, if you spend 1 week in ICU, it's going to cost you 1 million baht or something. And I'm going, man, I did 2 months in Surin, and I don't know the name. It's the Surin Private Hospital. 2 months on a ventilator in ICU, and then a month in a private room, and it only cost me 1 million baht, 30,000 baht before, so I can tell everybody and bust everybody's stones again. If you're going to come here, get insurance. Don't come here and not have insurance. The Gators say, Gretzky, one of my favorite quotes. You missed 100% of the show too. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, it was so much fun. And he tried to tell me all the people that I was watching, and of course Gretzky. I think everybody knows his name, but the people that were playing back then. But I can't remember their names now. But it was a pretty big deal to be there at that time. Do you have any proof of having vaccine? I don't know, to tell you the truth. My wife has a card, I think, Andy. Or no, does she have something on her phone? I think she has something on her phone. I will find out for you. That's easy. She did go to work. I would just ask her, but I'll find out. I'll send you a message. Let's see. Hockey to soccer players. I I was really into photography when I was young. I'm talking like 18, 19 years old. I helped run a rental dark room. I did a lot of black and white stuff. And my little brother, who's 10 years younger than me, decided to play soccer. And I'm going, soccer, play football or something, for Christ's sake, And he really liked it or whatever it was. And I went there, and I'll tell you what, the first time I went and watched him, and I took a bunch of pictures and ended up selling them to all the people because they wanted pictures of their kids live action and stuff like that. But anyway, I was just impressed watching these kids go and run and run and run and run and run and not stop. And I guess hockey's the same way. They're skating but the stamina and stuff like that, I'd be dead after 2 minutes. I couldn't do that, but I was pretty impressed by my little brother. It was quite the. I guess I wasn't expecting it to be that physical. Oh, what did I do? Uh-oh. I lost everything. Can you guys hear me? Mitch, are you still available?
Yeah, I'm still here. Hello? Hello? Check, check. Can you hear me?
What did I do?
I'm here. I can hear you, Dave.
Uh-oh. Okay. Let me see.
Cool. Good. Craig hears us.
Huh. How come I can't? You guys can hear me, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. But I can't.
Let me put my camera on. So.
Hmm.
Charlie taking off. Gotta go. Yeah, take care, Charlie. Thanks for coming in.
Huh. Sorry, guys. I can't hear. I'm guessing.
Check.
Mitch, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Can you hear
I
me?
can. I'm
Yes?
hearing that hum again.
I'm not getting anything through my headphones. Hold on. Let me change this.
Okay, right to go like this here.
I have the
Oh, the
technology.
camera. I can hear. Yes.
It's amazing.
Modern technology. Here we go, folks.
If
Modern
the
technology.
headphones or not.
Wonderful. Delay
I think
again.
something happened to my mic. Ah, there we go. Now I can hear. I guess with my headphones.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
do this here.
Sorry
like
about
that. There's
that.
a delay on my end again.
Sorry, guys. I
Next
lost.
time I'll be using my new computer.
Yeah, there you go. I guess my
Put up a
headphones.
different.
Oh, what did I do? Uh-oh. We're having technical difficulties. This is great. All right. There I
Here's
go.
what I look like when I
All right.
when they pulled that needle out for the vaccination. That's
All right.
what I
Who
look
did
like. You
I?
want a what?
For speaker
What?
control. Yeah. I don't know, man. These
About
headphones
10
are
seconds,
awesome.
you'll see it.
I hope they're wireless headphones. I have them wired in, but they're my favorite set of headphones. Anyway, I got these little ones. They can hear me. Everybody can hear me. Okay, I'm back.
We're good. We're back.
Excuse me. All right, Mitch is back. He looks good. You look a little
Yeah,
bit surprised or something.
that
Surprised?
coffee really hit me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what were we talking about? Charlie had to go and feed his horses. Okay. So Charlie's into hay burners. We know that now. You have a good day. You're probably already gone. Sorry about that. I'll check your headphones. Okay. So, what is my? I got to write this stuff down so I don't forget. My first item of the day will be to call the embassy. I'll make sure. Actually, these headphones sound okay. I don't know. I'll have to check these out. Why that did that? Maybe it's just the cable. Like the haircut, Mitch. Tony likes your haircut. But yeah, I'll have some. Maybe I'll take some pictures too, and by the time I do the next live stream in 2
Thanks,
days,
Tony.
I'll have some pictures of the Forza, the preliminary stuff, and I'll put them up. It's pretty cool. I really like that bike. I know it's not 800,000 cc's or something, but it's plenty, man. I don't see any reason. I'll
Just
put the
chilling. Just chilling
I'll
here.
put the 23 liter shad side bags on it, hard bags, and the camera system, phone system, charging system, and and then I bought a 90 liter dry bag that'll fit across the back of my seat and on the top of the hard boxes, and I should be able to take stuff to go for at least a week. No problem, a week. Keep getting dinged. Is that me dinging?
That was my end. Sorry.
That's you? Okay. That just freaking popped up that Bobby from Time to Get Going said he watched my video, said I need a goat to eat that grass. You're probably right. All right, Serin Rampart Hospital. Let me see. I think that's it. It's across the street from where your wife. Well, down the street. Yeah, it's down the street from where she works on that same soy. Uh,
Huh.
it's I can't suggest that hospital more than anything. That doctor, my doctor especially, but everything that I've gotten there has been top notch. I mean, and where do you drive up to an emergency room and your doctor meets you outside the emergency room to help you get onto the gurney and get you inside and do I I know
Hey,
that ain't
take
gonna
care,
happen.
Tom.
Is Tom
Thailand
leaving?
Digital Nomad. Thanks.
Hey,
Cool.
what do you have?
Android fitted
What
to the
is
car. Right on.
Android? What is the Android? Is that a camera thing? Okay,
Android
I'll tell
app,
you.
phone, not a phone, but yeah, he could do like he's doing with a live streaming and everything.
Oh,
Android.
cool.
And
Yeah, I'm looking forward
yeah,
to that one
modern
camera and
technology.
GPS I bought. I don't know if you what do you have on? Are you still Bad Badger? Are you still here? Yeah, the you have a 90 liter dry bag and 42 liter side. This are only 23 liter, and I only got the 45 liter shad top case for the simple reason that I'm just a cheap bastard. Because the 47 and 48, was
Wow.
almost triple the money. I only paid 3,000
10-inch
baht,
tablet. Okay.
three
Wow, that's
thousand
cool.
baht for the
So
for the
Tom, before you
45.
go, so you can like touch screen and type stuff out with that, like when I watch streams while I'm driving. Oh
Like you
boy.
shouldn't be. Um,
Yeah. Oh
three
God.
3,100 baht, Tony, for the top
Motorola
case with the
stuff.
backrest
Ooh.
and the adapter rack that it fits into that I had
Yeah.
to
Thanks,
bolt on.
Tony. Cool.
Not the rack, not the rack, but the piece at the box, the plastic piece that I mounted on there. Uh, 3,100 baht, and the other one, the 48 liter, was almost 7,000 baht. The damn side cases, the cheapest I can find them right now, I want the special mounting system that they have because it's
Yeah.
non-obtrusive when you have the bags off. That's
That's good.
7,900 baht. So I'll buy that next month. I'm trying to limit myself on spending each month. Well, we lost a whole bunch of people. Yeah, Motor Wolf stuff. That's what I
Oh,
got.
I have been
Motor
working
Wolf.
out though.
The
Check out these.
Hey Tony, the phone holder and stuff like that are Motor Wolf, and so is the 90 liter dry bag.
Checking that link out right now, Tony.
Yeah, they have a bunch of stuff. A bunch
Yeah.
of stuff. I've got
Cool.
I've got about 20 items on their way here. A little bitty ice chest that's going to fit in the top box, holds
Oh wow.
six cans, but
Cool.
I'm just going to run water in it. But let's see, I'm a middle-aged guy. I'm taking
Right on.
five. I hope you get through everything, Gator. By all means, let us know.
Take care, William.
Yeah, I'm going to try to find out. It seems a little pricey, but that system of mounting that they have for those, it's not just those square things that go on the side, so that when you take them off, it looks like shit. Um,
I've been
this one
I've been
this one's a
juicing
snip up.
juicing Brock. I've been juicing.
Um, the Anyway, I'll show it to you when I get them. I'll show it to you. It's a pretty neat system, but in our prayers, yeah, yeah, no kidding. Everybody that's in Florida. But yeah, I'll document all that stuff. But I've got about 15 or 20. I got some tools that I want to put on the bike. I got a tire repair kit, a little bitty 12-volt tire pump. Just some stuff on the road if I run into crap that I've got something to fix. And that's from being running around, all my life. I always had stuff like that. So, but I'll show you pictures of it all. Too much steroids makes you cranky. It made a
Yeah,
lot of
but
my
a
friends
Snickers
cranky.
bar will help you cheer up a little.
But all right, well, it's been an hour and 15 minutes. We went from about almost 30 down to 15, so I think maybe we're done for the day. Anybody have any questions or anything? My dear, have a full show. What does this say?
Oh, I'm good.
I'm checking out your bike.
The Tiger
I'm the
just went
source.
live a little few minutes ago, and
Oh,
I'll go
did it? Okay.
check them out, see
Yeah,
if
we'll
they
check
got
that out
anything
too.
new.
I will try to do that, Gator. I will definitely document some of the stuff that I do from
I
here
have
on
no
out.
idea. I just surf the
And
web a little bit.
Here's
I still
Tony's.
have a delay to myself,
Video.
though.
Yeah, Mitch is half Aussie and a little bit of
Yeah,
Italian
a
thrown in.
little Italian. Yeah.
All right, guys. Hey, thanks for watching. We'll do it again in a couple of days here. I will call the embassy as soon as I end this and see what I can find out about that info on the Pfizer stuff. And I will definitely. I think I'll just post a 2-minute video if I find out they say no. If I find out they say yes, I'll still probably do a 2-minute video. All right, guys. I will. Everybody take it easy, and I will catch you on the next one.